So I'm making another video, and every time I make a video, I'm not gonna be all dolled up. Sometimes I'm gonna make a video in my bonnet. Most likely when I'm making a video, it's gonna be in my bonnet, and it's for multiple purposes. The first purpose is to get us out of this idea of respectability policies. Respectability policies are not real. You feel me? Appearance is not as big of a deal as so we make it. Meaning that, like, the only reason why appearance is such a big deal is because us as citizens, we make it a big deal, even though we know it's times where we can't even get ourselves together, period, because we're so depressed because of our life, our temporary life situations. So that's the first thing. The second thing is because I'm comfortable. I'm more comfortable recording like this. I have a little bit more confidence because I'm comfortable. So I'm dressed down. I now have on my house clothes instead of being all dolled up. That's really it. And the third reason possibly is because I'm recording the video and I could be depressed. I'm not depressed today. I'm fine. I haven't been depressed in a while, but it is times where I will record, and speak about my depression. But I'm making this video, I guess, as an introduction video, I would say, even though I posted a few videos already, as to what you can expect from my channel. Mostly I'm going to be talking about like lifestyle changes that can help you, embrace your self-liberation, and also the road to financial freedom and independence. We get so caught up in thinking that we need the government in order to make it financially, instead of honestly becoming a capitalist ourselves. Like, it's no other way to have financial freedom than to become a capitalist. Now, this is what I say. Just because you're a capitalist doesn't mean that you're corrupt. It's loopholes to everything in life, and it is loopholes to being a capitalist and not being corrupt. But at the end of the day, if you want some type of generational wealth and you want to accomplish financial freedom and independence, the goal is to work towards becoming a capitalist, aka becoming an entrepreneur, owning your own business, trying to create passive income. On the other side of it, my channel will also give you tips about life, surviving, getting out of survivor mode, and surviving those toxic workplace. If you're somebody that prefers to be a 9-to-5, it is nothing wrong with working a 9-to-5, but you have to make sure that when you're working at 9-to-5, you're also benefiting from it. So I'll give interview tips, I'll give, what else? I'll give schedule, if you have kids, how you can, put on those applications when you're doing jobs, to make your schedule align with your children's schedule and still be able to have an income and still, work towards, becoming an entrepreneur. I think that is so important, to have control of your own money and learning and having that financial literacy, So I'll be talking about that. I'll be giving hair tips. I'll be giving makeup tips. I'll be doing store hauls. I'll be talking about couponing, creating a budget, creating, savings, and also just goals and how you can start towards getting your life to where you are in control of yourself. To me, that's what self-liberations is, where you can maneuver. Whether you work a 9 to 5, you are in control of yourself. That job is not controlling you. Those bills are not controlling you. Nothing or nobody is controlling you. And that's, what I want to get into. Even though this is an introduction video, I want to start talking about credit. Like, let's get into credit and building your credit score. Now, currently, I am working on building my credit score. I had no knowledge of credit. I do not have a credit card. And it's nothing wrong with not having a credit card. You feel me? If you have a credit card, I think that that's great, but I'll give you some tips on what not to do. Your credit card, really, especially if you have a credit limit of like, $5,000 or whatever. I think the highest is like 10,000. Your credit card should be used to pay your bills. Put your bills on auto pay. And when I'm talking about bills, I'm talking about cell phone bills, any of those subscriptions. Rent is kind of risky. I would say that I would use debit card to pay your rent, because you have private landlords and other little things. And everybody ain't always so. Yeah, at least when you're doing those subscriptions or you're paying your phone bill, you have a way to track it still, and you also can call a customer service number. Other than that, you shouldn't be using your credit card for movies. I would say if you're going to do a day-to-day expense, maybe gas, groceries, things that you should be using your credit card for things that you're not, doing dailies. You shouldn't be using your card for purchases under $10. It is always good to have at least $20 to $100 worth of cash for those small purchases that's under $20, because when you're swiping your card for like $2, $3, and this is even with your debit card, when you smoking, when you swiping your card for those small purchases, it's hard to keep track of the amount of money that's really on your account. Credit. Know your credit score. Check your credit score at least once a week. If you have things in collection, you can call the companies, get a payment plan, you feel me, and pay it off. Even if it's $100, that will put a couple more points on your credit score. If it's over 10 years and it's in collection, you can get it taken off of your credit report. So do that. And I think the law might have changed to 7 now, but I got to look for that. This is not the only video that I'm doing on credit. I just wanted to give some tips in the introduction video as well. Like, I figured, why not just a couple tips. When you're going to the grocery market, to help, if you're going to Giants, if you're going to ShopRite, Shoppers, make sure you're picking up a circular and cutting out those store coupons, and also download the app and they have digital coupons. Get whatever membership that they have with the markets like ShopRite, Giants. If you spend a certain amount of money and you let the money build up, you can get free items and free things. With Giants, you can work towards gas, and they're in collaboration with, I believe, Shell. So that's also something to look into. Buy in bulk. buying in bulk, save up your money, save up like $200, and then go bulk buy. You can bulk buy on Amazon. If you are more of an in-person, I would say, Walmart, Aldi's, alleys are good places to buy in bulk. What else? Lifestyle changes that I would say that I would make to help with, if you're depressed, if you're lethargic, cut out sugar, cut out soda, cut out carbs. All carbs are like a bunch of sugars mixed together. And yeah, keep your gut clean, because simply not pooping enough can lead to depression. Anxiety tips are breathing, counting, creating some type of technique. And also know that you control your anxiety and depression. It doesn't control you. And you can think yourself into it by overthinking. So don't overthink. You feel me? Figure out some type of technique for that. Meditation, it can help you with staying calm. It also helps you focus, and it helps you align all of your chakras. And I will make a videos about chakras and astronomy. I'm going to be talking about just about everything. Anything that has to do with self-liberation and getting you in control of your life, I will be making a video about. But this is my introduction video. I am Rebel, aka Trina. Peace, blessings, and prosperity and abundance to all. Love you.